There was a major twist on Hollyoaks this week, as we found out Grace Black had a secret child. In a conversation with her sister Clare Devine, it was revealed Grace had another child, referred to as her firstborn. Clare was heard telling her sibling that she would never know the truth if she dared to report their dodgy dealings to the police. The rest of this article contains spoilers and details from Tuesday's episode, which can be streamed now on Channel 4, and will be on E4 at 7 p.m. Tuesday evening. As the latest episode played out, it emerged both characters were pregnant at the same time, years ago when they were young. Their villainous and controlling dad Fraser Black wasn't happy with their life choices, and didn't want them to have their children. So much so that in a cruel twist it appears Fraser caused Clare to lose her unborn child. Grace said Clare had fallen down the stairs, but she made it clear this wasn't the true events. Then when Grace went into labor, Clare helped deliver her baby, but they were not breathing. As Clare raced off to get help, she handed her dad the baby, who suddenly began crying. But instead of giving the child to their mother, Fraser handed the baby to a mystery person who fled. Grace never saw her child again, adding she had spent her life blocking out the loss. But now she was desperate for answers and wanted to know where her mystery child was. It wasn't specified when exactly this happened and when the baby was born, with this possibly giving away who the child is if it turns out to be a known character. Fans are already sure they have worked out their identity after a clue in the episode. As Clare and Grace spoke about the past, Clare claimed she had no information about the child or where they were, but she did vow to help her sister. It soon became very apparent that Clare knew more than she was letting on though, and something she said and then did gave away she likely knows exactly who the child is. After telling Grace she'd do whatever it takes to help her locate her child, Grace left the room. It's then that we heard Clare saying, "You never know, they could be just around the corner." In this exact moment, the camera panned to Robbie Roscoe, who was being locked away in an allotment shed by serial killer Jez Blake. For Clare to say they could be close by and the camera to pan to Robbie in that exact moment has to be intentional. So is this confirmation Robbie is Grace's secret son? It would need quite the explanation given Robbie is a twin and the son of Sandy Roscoe. Sandy was with Fraser years ago, but long after Grace's pregnancy. Clare has a birth certificate of the child which doesn't state the father's name, and the date of birth and name of the child are crossed out. Other fans are now wondering if Clare and Grace's brother Rex could in fact be the secret son of Grace. Taking to social media, one fan said, "Robbie is Grace's son," as another said, "I would have never guessed Robbie as her son. Love it." Another fan commented, "Maybe Fraser gave Robbie to Sandy and she brought them up as twins." As for Rex, one fan said, "I reckon Rex is her son," as another agreed, "More than likely Rex." A third fan added, "Rex is her son, not her brother."